Hey guys, it's TechyBhatta here, and today I'm gonna unbox the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, which is a very long-awaited smartphone and almost the best smartphone that Samsung has ever made till now, in date, in the smartphone industry. So, without any further ado, let's just get into the box. So, this is the black, smooth, simple box we get for around 72,900 Indian rupees or above $1,100 in US. And seriously, that's a lot of money. Samsung should better pack some other goodies with this mobile phone. And jokes apart, it's a 256 GB variant. Now Samsung is offering some tangy colors, that is blue, midnight black or lilac. Actually it's pink, but the 256 GB variant only comes in midnight black. As the box says here, it's the first of a kind camera setup that has one camera which can have a variable aperture, and the second camera is just used for wide shot at a f2.4 aperture. This phone can also take super slow motion at 960 fps. I'll surely give you a few shots of that later in the video. 8 megapixel autofocus front facing camera, I guess that's enough for a selfie. Tuned by AKG, that's what I'm waiting for, because I have heard that the sound is actually very good. In terms of smartphones, actually it's the one of the best in class. I'm talking about the IP68 water and dust resistance, but actually frankly speaking, I will not let any of the water anywhere near this device because of its price. And of course, if anything goes wrong with water damage, Samsung will of course not repair it under warranty, and then I'll have to jump off into the same water. As OnePlus was struggling with their face unlock, so just to make it a bit more safer, Samsung adds an iris scanner which you can get with a 6 GB of RAM in this model specifically, and there is also a 6 GB RAM in this S9 Plus, and S9 comes with 4 GB of RAM. But I would recommend that if you go for the 6 GB RAM version, that will be much better to support that heavy TouchWiz UI. As we move inside, first we see that there is a documentation part, and we can get the SIM card removal tool also. And there's a quick start guide coming with a plastic cover for the Samsung S9 Plus, which is actually quite flimsy, and I'm not going to use this as my primary cover. This smartphone actually comes with a lot of documentations, and that's good, but regardless of anything, I don't want to read them right now, so I'll just keep them aside. Coming to the phone, it's a really gorgeous phone, and I've already installed a screen guard over that. Here I'm comparing the Nexus 6P to the Samsung. You can see that they are both equal sized, and they are around the same thickness. For comparison purpose, my Nexus 6P is around 5.7 and this Samsung Galaxy S9 is 6.2. so you can see that the screen ratio is so well done by Samsung that you just feel that both the devices are around the same size, even that the Samsung is way more taller than the Nexus 6P. Further digging into the box, we can get a adaptive fast charging brick which is around 9 volt and 2 ampere. As we can see here, this is a USB connector for type C to USB A, for actually using it as an OTG connector for the smartphone. They've also included a USB A to USB C cable, which is actually fairly long and thick. And here is the earphones given by AKG, and it's a pretty good earphone as we have already seen in other devices. There are actually two sections in this earphone, which is one is nylon braided and the other one is actually made up of fiberish plastic. And I must say that they have done a great job in giving up these earphones a very tough finish, because usually the earphones given by a smartphone manufacturer last for around a year only, but I guess this AKG pairs will actually last for longer time. And here are some extra earbuds for the small and large sizes, and that's all we get into the box. Coming to the attraction of this hour, that's the Samsung S9. I'll just try to zoom in and show you what the back looks like. As you can see, the Samsung has actually paid a lot of attention to the detail, and there is an iris scanner which is obviously visible with a couple of sensors there. At the bottom there is a USB-C charging port and the stereo speaker, and actually a great fat thumbs up to Samsung for providing that 3.5mm headphone jack. Yeah, that's really important. Now here's the time, let's turn this baby on and see what it shows us. Till then, I'll get rid of this black plasticky thing behind. Oh, I love that sound. Before getting into the smartphone, let's just skip all this and see what we have got here. And we are done. So let's just check the Android version provided by Samsung on this phone, that is at 8.0.0 Android Oreo, and I guess it will be the first smartphones, one of the first smartphones which will get Android P update, hopefully. As this is a 256GB variant, the first thing we need to know is how much storage we are actually getting to use. It shows that 27.5GB is already used by the default apps or the bloatware which we call, and 228GB is also available. So finally we are getting 228.5 gigs of storage on this smartphone out of the box. If someone is interested to purchase this smartphone, then I'll leave the links in the description below, and actually I will recommend that you go for the 256GB variant, because that is the amount of space which we need. Because if you're purchasing this smartphone for so much amount of money, then you will actually use it for around 2 to 3 years, and you don't want to expand your storage using a SD card, which will actually slow down your device, and then you don't need to blame Samsung for slowing down the device due to the bloatware. So long story short, get the 256GB variant. Actually there is an ample of lighting in this room, and due to the white surface, the app cannot focus on the camera lens right now in the Pro mode. A lot of you guys have been asking me about the animation on the new look of the channel that is created by Mr. Nimish Mahatre, that is Nimishing, and I'll leave the links in the description below. You can follow him on Instagram. If you like this video, do share it and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon. Besides that, stay tuned for tomorrow's video, because I'll be posting a video on the problems which I faced with this new smartphone. If you're missing the behind the scenes stuff, then also follow me on all my social media. The handle is right here. I'll be reviewing this smartphone very soon, and it will help you to make a purchase decision. But if you have purchased a smartphone this year, then don't forget to write down in the comment section below. And till then, I'll see you in the next one.
So love me like you do, la la, love me like you do. Love me like you do, la la, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, touch me like you do. What do you